वक्त डॉक्टर उमाशंकर प्रसाद जी अपने ऑफिस में किसी कानूनी मुद्दे को लेकर गहन विमर्श कर रहे हैं, चर्चा कर रहे हैं। आज डॉक्टर उमाशंकर प्रसाद ने पूरे देश के लोगों को संपूर्ण भारतीयों से बातचीत करते हुए 73वें गणतंत्र दिवस की बधाई दी। साथ ही संविधान की जो मूल भावना है, संविधान का जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण पार्ट है, जिसे डॉक्टर अंबेडकर ने शायद अपने अंतिम स्पीच में लिखा था, उसका उन्होंने उल्लेख किया है, चर्चा किया है। तो डॉक्टर उमाशंकर प्रसाद के महत्वपूर्ण संदेश को सुनिए।
उमाशंकर प्रसाद, सीनियर एडवोकेट पटना हाई कोर्ट, आज के इस पावन बेला में संविधान के कुछ ऐसे महत्वपूर्ण तथ्यों की ओर ध्यान दिलाना चाहता हूं, जिसकी ओर डॉक्टर भीमराव अंबेडकर ने अपने लास्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली स्पीच में कहा था। मुझे आज भी लगता है कि उन बातों पर कभी एम्फेसिस नहीं दिया गया, और मैं चाहता हूं, निवेदन करता हूं, प्रधानमंत्री और जितने लोग जो देश प्रेमी हैं और जो देश को आगे बढ़ाना चाहते हैं, उनकी ओर उन शब्दों पर, और मेरा निवेदन होगा कि जितने असेंबलीज, पार्लियामेंट्स या जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडीज हैं, इवन द हाई कोर्ट्स एंड द सुप्रीम कोर्ट्स, उनके आगे एक पटल पर ये लिखा रहे जो डॉक्टर भीमराव अंबेडकर ने अपने लास्ट स्पीच में कहा। मैं उन्हीं को कोट करते हुए और बिना किसी एडल्टरेशन या बिना किसी एक्सप्लेनेशन उन बातों को कहना चाहूँगा, और मुझे लगता है कि पूरे देश को उन शब्दों की ओर पुनः पुनः अपना ध्यान आकृष्ट करना चाहिए और उसे याद रखना चाहिए। उनके ये शब्द थे, "Here I could have ended, but my mind is full of future of our country that I feel I ought to take this occasion to give expressions to some of my reflections thereon." On 26 January 1950, India will be independent country. What would happen to her independence? Will she maintain her independence, or will she lose it again? This is the first thought that comes to my mind. It is not that India was never an independent country. The point is that she once lost the independence she had. Will she lose it a second time? It is the thought which makes me most anxious for the future. What perturbs me greatly is the fact that not only India was once before lost her independence, but she lost it by infidelity and treachery of some of her own people. Dr. Ambedkar thereafter started counting some of the historic events. Firstly, he said, in the invasion of Sindh by Muhammad bin Qasim, the military commander of King Dar accepted bribes from the agents of Muhammad bin Qasim and refused to fight for the side of their king. Secondly, he gave the illustration. It was Jayachand who invited Muhammad Ghori to invade India and fight against Prithvi Raj, and promised him the help of himself and Solanki kings. Thirdly, when Shivaji was fighting for the liberation of Hindus, the other Maratha noblemen and the Rajput kings were fighting the battle on the side of Mughal emperors. Fourth, when the British were trying to destroy Sikh ruler Gulab Singh, their principal commander sat silent and didn't help to save the Sikh kingdom. In 1857, lastly he was quoting, when the large part of India was declared a war of independence against British, the Sikh stood and watched the events as silent spectator. Dr. Ambedkar again spoke in the Constituent Assembly and he said, if I wish to maintain democracy, not merely in form, but also in fact, what must we do? The first thing in my judgment we must do is to hold fast to the constitutional methods of achieving our social and economic objective. It means we must abandon the bloody methods of revolution. It means that we must abandon the method of civil disobedience, non-cooperation and satyagraha. When there was no way left for constitutional methods for achieving economic and social objective, there was a great deal of justification for unconstitutional methods. But where a constitutional method are open, there can be no justification to those unconstitutional methods. These methods are nothing but grammars of anarchy, and the sooner they are abandoned, the better for us. These were some of the messages which were given by Dr. Ambedkar to the countrymen while he was laying down the constitution before the country. Therefore, these words must be kept in mind of all the citizens of the country, and I appeal that these words must be written in the walls of the Parliament and the Assembly, the Supreme Court of India, the High Courts, and all constitutional places. Thank you.